with me a classmate from college, Biju. Biju and I studied engineering together. What College Board is all about? What kind of things does College Board do?
Sure. We are I would say, an entrance examination board in the U.S., and we help students to connect with the colleges, mainly with SAT exams and AP exams, PSAT exams, and club.
So this is the institution that sort of runs the SAT, right?
SAT and AP.
That's responsible for that. And you were founded in 1900 or something like that. I know, very venerable and very revered and great institution from what I remember.
Absolutely.
Excellent. And the AP program is really, if I understand it right, it's actually that program that allows school kids to actually acquire a college kind of level of education and get some credits that can actually get them a better chance of getting into a college, as well as count towards credits in the college. That's what that program is about, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And that's interesting. So tell me, if India were to apply a program like that, right? If we were to do that in India, right, at the school level, right? How would we actually do that? How would we create the entire ecosystem? How does it work? How do you sort of bring in the linkages to ensure that that works in India?
AP is I think I mentioned this to you before, that it's a gold standard program in the US, and we have so much rigor, so much effort put into developing exams, and the parents and the students, the kids, they see the value in AP. That's why they take AP, because a couple of things you mentioned, the college credits. It's going to help them to get into college. Two criteria: admission and the credit. So in order to create a similar program, you need to have that similar interest from the parents. Why would I need to take AP in India? AP is similar AP in India, right? You need to have similar interest, meaning IIT or IMS accept this kind of program. I'm sure parents are going to encourage their kids to take the similar AP programs. And same time, you need to have that respect in the industry, like in the community. You need to have the education community to respect that course by showing them as an example, like showing the rigor, the development rigor, and the integrity of just item development.
And that's the thing that College Board is really good at, right?
Absolutely.
So you're very good at the rigor, the academic excellence, the quality of the stuff you do, the scientific basis on which you evaluate. Those kinds of things are very, very strong, right? See, ultimately you're in school. The next step for you is to get to the college, right?
Absolutely, yes.
If there is anything that can do a better job of getting you into college, obviously it's going to be of huge value to kids in school. There is also something very, it's a little disturbing, but very interesting part about Biju's journey in life so far, and that's his connection to the 9/11. Why don't you just tell me in your own words what happened, Biju?
So I was like I said, I don't know if the word luck is the right word to use, but I was not there. It was a coincidence, maybe. Something happened to me. I had a doctor's appointment. I have a dermatologist appointment that day, and I was with doctors, and that.
And you were actually working on the 78th floor of Tower 1, right?
Tower 1, 78th floor, and the plane hit on 80th. Okay, just 2 floors above.
Oh.
So I was the data center operations manager there. Then I was, my wife called me up, and she said there is something wrong with I think there is an accident. A small plane hit on the Tower 1, and after some time I was driving back, and we had 2 offices. One was in New York, World Trade Center office, and one was in Metuchen, New Jersey. So I was, because of my appointment that day, I thought, I don't want to go back to Trade Center that day. I'll work from New Jersey office. Then I was driving back to the New Jersey office. Then my wife called me up again, said and I was tuning my radio, that I don't think it's an accident. I think it's some kind of a terrorist attack. Man, I was thinking that time, the faces was going through my mind. Thank God we didn't lose anyone.
You didn't?
No, actually, what happened was, we had a guy, senior level guy, used to be there, wanted to be there at 8:30. It was a meeting. He couldn't make it. So there was some folks, like 10, 15 folks were there for the meeting, and they were pissed, and they, excuse my language, they went down
to have breakfast or something.
Yeah, 48th floor, and they all got lucky, and we didn't lose anyone. We didn't lose. Actually, it's 9 o'clock. So normally in New York, people come around 9:15, 9:20, 9:30. So most of the people were in subways and they were getting into the office. I think it was 9:05 or something, 9 o'clock, 9:05, even 8:40. I don't remember the timing. So, and going back to what I was doing, I was driving back to Mitajan office. The only thing in my mind, I didn't even know, I was not even thinking, man, people, I lost my friend. I was thinking of, man, did we run the backup? That was my first thing in my,
Okay.
because I was thinking about my job first of all, like, and I didn't even know that it's so big. I didn't even know it's going to fall down. I didn't thought I thought though it's a terrorist attack, I thought maybe it's hit somewhere, nobody's there. I didn't know the magnitude of the thing. So I went to Metatchin. The first thing I did, and I asked my guys, and did you guys run the batch job? And they said, no. I said, do it now. Then they ran the batch job, and we saved all the data because it was a VPN connection. The system was up and running. We could reach the machines and the data centers. And then I learned that this is something bigger than I thought. And it was resonating in my head, and I started feeling so awful.
Was it very traumatic?
It was very traumatic. Actually, traumatic because we had to go through all this FEMA stuff because we got affected, so the government wanted to help you, right? So we had to go and register with FEMA, we got to register with different UN, UNICEF, and those kind of stuff. Thereby, the folks you're going to see there is going to make you
I know,
down.
they have lost so many loved ones.
Yeah, loved ones and jobs and in turn I lost the job also actually. My company had to file bankruptcy and but anyway, thank God turned out to be okay for me.
College board worked out, hey?
No, after that I worked for some other companies.
Okay, good.
So that's it, yeah. So thank God. Actually, there was a Chinese contract that I used to use for data center work. I hired that guy actually a week before. My parents were in the U.S. and I took them to a Chinese buffet. The reason for this, I know, I'm sure you've seen this. In Chinese buffet in the U.S. is like a kilometer long with kind of food.
Hundreds of variants.
Hundreds of, yeah. So I wanted them to see this, and because you can see frog legs and different stuff. So I took them to this restaurant, and one guy was staring at me and came to me and hugged me and said, "Wow, thank God you're alive." Because this guy thought, and he knew that I used to work there, and he thought, I'm there in the morning, and then he said, "Sir, I was trying to reach you in your phone. You were not picking up the phone. I thought I lost you." And he was very happy.
My God, huh?
Yeah.
Talk about a brush, huh?
Yep.
Anyway, I mean, I'm sure that things are working out very well for you at College Board.
Yep, sure, yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you, Biju.